Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here. We're going to do a beer review. Alright, this one is by Stone, and it's called Enjoy by 4.20.21. It's a hazy IPA, and it comes in at 9% alcohol by volume. They're from Escondido, California, and this is like a thing they do, a couple times a year. But I don't think I've ever had a hazy Enjoy by, so this might be the first time I've had a hazy by Stone in their Enjoy by series. So pretty excited about that. Picked this up at Total Wine & More for like $3.50 for this one 12-ounce bottle. That's what the label looks like. Alright, here's the cap. Okay, they want you to drink it by 4/20/21, so it's super fresh. And let's see if there's any other literature that you might want to know here. Brewed to be blazingly fresh. I think that's about it. I think it's Escondido, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Escondido, California. Alright, well, let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. The Enjoy by series, it just they taste different like almost every time, so hopefully this one's better than the last one. The last one was really malty, I remember. Had a lot of earthy kind of hops in it. I wasn't really super impressed with it, but maybe this one will be better. Looks like a New England coming out. Alright. So we have a kind of a small, frothy, creamy, silky head. Yeah, pretty tight looking. Definitely have a hazy here. Kind of a orangey color, hazy. Pretty nice looking. Alright. Alright, let's get an aroma on this puppy. Okay. I'm getting some citrusy kind of notes right up front. Yeah, like some tangerine maybe, or something like that, orange. I'm getting kind of a little bit of a chalky kind of a note, a little bit. Kind of a malty, chalky. Getting a little earthy kind of spices. A little grapefruit or something like that. Something similar. Almost like an onion coming through. It's weird. It's not like a tropical aroma. It's a little citrusy, a little earthy. Interesting. I don't know, that's pretty much what I'm getting. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Kind of citrusy, a little earthy hops, citrusy kind of. It's not like off the chain hop aroma and taste. But it's pretty tasty. Kind of has that, I don't know, big, macro brewery, kind of feel to it. Not a micro brewery, but a macro brewery. Kind of has the big boy, vibe. Not like a small micro brewery would have. You could tell, mass produced kind of gig. But it's pretty well made. doesn't have that kind of zestiness that I really like. That really just kind of really awesome kind of flavor. It's good, but it's just not quite. The quality's just not quite there. I don't know why. I'm not a brewer. I'm a drinker. It's a well-made beer, though. There's no raw alcohol notes, no booziness or nothing like that. It's pretty crushable. I mean, it's 9%. It's got a little bit of a kind of a bitterness on the back end. That's not like a flavor hop bitterness. It's more like just a bittering bitterness. But then there's that kind of chalkiness in there that kind of throws it off a little bit. It's not as good as it used to be. The Enjoy By stuff, pretty much. I would say like the regular Stone IPA is probably tastier than this, and it's a lot less expensive. It's just me, I think that's their best beer still. Is to this that what they're brewing now is probably just their regular IPA. It's probably the best beer they're brewing. And then when the Woot Stout comes out, that's pretty awesome though. Their stout. Excuse me. But this is good. Would I buy a 6-pack of it? Probably not. I think they're going for like $15 for a 6-pack. I could go buy like a legit New England style or hazy that would just blow this away in flavor category and aroma. But this isn't bad. Like, it's not too bad. It kind of hits like a budget beer. Yeah, it hits like kind of like a budget craft beer, but has the price of a big legit, world class beer. So I don't know. I don't think they're quite giving you what you're paying for. Personally, that's my opinion. Yeah, it's not off the chain. I mean, kind of generic. Like, the notes are kind of there, but they're kind of generic. I don't know. It's leaving some nice lacing on the glass, though. Excellent head retention. It's got a really good malt backbone. I mean, it's not a bad beer, but it's not blowing me away for what I paid for it. I mean, it should be blowing me away for what I paid for it and as fresh as it is, but it's not. So, it's got a medium mouthfeel. No booziness. Some citrusy notes. Some earthy kind of hop notes. Really good mouthfeel. Really good medium mouthfeel. It's just it's kind of lackluster. I mean, really. It's not blowing me away like I remember Stone Enjoy By doing. I mean, it used to be really good, but like now it's not as great as it used to be. I don't know. Maybe it's because they got bought out and they kind of cheapen out. I don't know. I'm not a brewer. I'm a drinker, but it kind of seems that way to me. They got bought out by the big companies. So from what I hear, when that happens, the beers tend to kind of diminish somewhat because they take shortcuts and cheap out on certain things. That's what I gather. I don't know. I might be totally just talking, But I'd drink the crap out of this, if the price was right. I mean, it's pretty good as far as that goes, but it's a little expensive. But, some people might think this is the best beer on the planet still. I'm not. I don't think that. But I'm kind of over the Enjoy by Stone. There's a lot of other beers out there that are way better than this for the same price. So, one more swill and we'll wrap it up. Cheers. It's pretty tasty. It's pretty good. But I kind of expect more from Stone when it comes to this series because I remember how good it used to be. And the last maybe 4 or 5 Enjoy Bys I've got my hands on, just didn't do it like they used to, so its song remains the same. So with that said, on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, 2.5 being C average, I'm going to give this a 4.3. it's pretty damn good, but it should be a 5 star as far as I remember, but it's not. So 4.3 it is. That's my story. I'm gonna stick with that. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. That'd be great. I'd really appreciate that. Cheers. Some of you might still think this is the best beer on the planet. You know, hey, everybody's taste buds are different, right? So thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch y'all later. See ya.